Data representations appear often on the Praxis Core math exam. This quick video will review definitions and examples to help you study. Let's examine different ways to represent information. Imagine we are selling gallons of paint with different gallon sizes. The simplest way to view our sales data is through a table. We can see all of the numbers and information next to each other. To better visualize comparisons between the sales, we can put this information on a dot plot. A dot plot allows for an easy comparison to see what paint size sells the most. For example, we can easily see that one has the most sales, while we have lower trends of sales at the end. A bar graph is similar to a dot plot, but instead of dots, it uses a single bar to represent data. We can see the exact same information here. A pie chart is best used when concerning percentages. Every pie chart has a sum of 100%. Here, you can see that 1 gallon paint buckets are 36% of total sales. Sometimes information is expressed on a linear graph. Graphing does not go beyond a pre-algebraic level on the Praxis, but you should know the fundamentals of graphing. The horizontal line is the x-axis. The vertical line is the y-axis. When you see numbers written in parentheses to represent coordinates, x is always listed first, then a comma, and y is always second. 0, 0 begins here at the very center and intersection of the x and y axis. Going left or down is negative. Going right or up is positive. Three, 4 can be written like this. 1, 2, 3, 4. We went 3 units to the right and 4 units up. This is where the dot would go. On the Praxis Core exam, you will see scatter plots. Scatter plots use an X and Y axis to show individual data pieces. Instead of a perfect line, scatter plots will show inconsistent data. All you will be asked to complete on the exam is determining correlation. This set of data has a positive correlation. The data generally moves in a positive direction. This set of data has a negative correlation. The dots generally move in a negative direction. This final set of data has no correlation. The dots don't seem to follow any sort of pattern. Some data have outliers. Outliers are data entries that can skew the rest of the information. Some examples of outliers include this, 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 and this data. They don't follow the general flow like all other data entries do. Correlation does not equal causation. A study found that during winter months, British people spent more money. One might be able to imply that colder temperatures means British spend more money. But that's not the case. Being in a cold environment does not influence someone to spend more money. There are outlying factors such as Christmas time or Black Friday. So that correlation of colder temperatures and more money spent does not equal causation. Let's review what data representations may look like on the exam. We have sales of 4 products, products P, Q, R, and S, along with the number they have sold so far. Which of the following best represents the data in the table? So we're converting data from a table into a bar graph. I see that Q has the lowest sales. So let's check each of our graphs and to make sure that Q is the lowest sales on each. A, B, C, D does not have Q as the lowest, so we have to eliminate D. And then E is good. I see that S is the highest, so let's double check. Yes, each of these have S as the highest. Now P and R are equal to each other, so we need to make sure that every graph has P and R equal. A is good, B is not. These are not equal to each other, so I have to eliminate choice B. C is equal and E is equal. So now we're left with three options, A, C, and E. Choice A is incorrect because product S is twice the size of P and R, which is not true. This is 15, where this is 20. That doesn't work, especially when we consider 5. So A cannot be correct. Choice E is incorrect because product Q is only half the height of product S, which should be 1/4 of the height. Doesn't make sense for this to be 5, this to be 15, and this to be 20. So cannot be answer choice E. Choice C best represents the data found in the table.